Esperanto.
Ja.
Englisch,
Kannst du dir aussuchen.
Französisch,
Könnt ihr
Deutsch.
euch aussuchen. Wir können ja alles machen. Wir können ein bisschen Deutsch sprechen und dann kann Gail ein bisschen Französisch sprechen. Und
Das versteht dann
ein bisschen
keiner.
Englisch machen wir dann auch.
Das versteht dann keiner. Nee, wir müssen doch alles auf Englisch machen, oder?
Untertitelst du das dann?
Nee, machen wir Englisch,
Nee,
oder?
Machen wir
alles in
Das ist
Englisch.
ja nur zum Spaß für die Einleitung dann. Und dann ist alles in Englisch. Also das ist schon alles die deutschen Zuschauer, wenn es irgendwelche gibt. Die können auch
Das sind
mal-
wir. Ja, aber wir sitzen alle da. Also,
Du wirst genau 8 Klicks
Nein,
später
Kurt, da
haben.
gibt es noch mehr Deutsche, die dich da verfolgen.
Das ist ja, ich mache das ja normal, alles nur für meinen Selbstzweck, weil ich selber so einen Spaß dran habe. Also es ist nicht so, dass da Millionen von Menschen zugucken, aber es macht halt Spaß. Ne?
Okay, bist du jetzt live? Oder?
Ich glaube ja, ich
zeigt
weiß
das
nicht, ich
auch?
glaube das läuft schon, ja.
Okay.
Davon schneide ich unter
das
Umständen.
kann das ausschneiden, du keine Sorge,
Ja.
wenn wir in irgendwelchen Quatsch
Unter
reden.
Umständen am Anfang schneide ich manchmal ein bisschen was weg, meistens nicht. Weil da immer das Interessante, dass es sowieso stattfindet.
Nichts von Ficken drin oder so, ne?
Okay, also dann wären wir mal offiziell hier, oder? Fertig alle? Ladies and gentlemen, it's a rainy Friday morning and afternoon, and we have nothing better to do than doing a little bit NSL live talk here. And this is the German 8-way team Airbus Illertissen Oceanside mit dem berühmten Spieli, den wir jetzt... Oh, jetzt... Did I just speak English or German? What did I do?
Started
It
in
was,
English.
it started in English, but
Okay.
you just switched to German.
It was
Alright.
like a kind of Denglish.
It's a little bit difficult. I'm excusing myself for, it may happen again, who knows. This is the country where I lived for a little while, so it's not really a big surprise. Anyway, there is the most famous Spieli that we have all heard about and talked about. And here he is in person. I think it's the first time, is it, between us? Or have we done something like this before?
I don't remember.
I don't
Could
remember
be,
either.
could be.
But it's actually a good thing to remember not too much of
Old times.
the old time. Anyway, Mr. Thomas Spielvogel is his official name, with his teammates, his current teammates. And we are missing a few, so it's not the complete lineup. We are missing a few, and maybe Spieli, you can first say who is missing and why we have only a limited number of team members here.
Yeah, it's the new lineup of the Airbus 8-way, and we formed it like in around Christmas last year. And missing is Karl and Steffen, who are jumping. I was jumping with them 5 years in the other 8-way, in the former 8-way, and now here in the table it's our new lineup, our new members, the young members we call it, and our alternate and now coach, because Damien can't be here, Gail, and yeah, we're looking forward to round 1 and hopefully until round 10.
So we are welcoming first of all the missing team members. So maybe we make another session with all the older generation of Airbus 8-way members. And then, but the tables are not. Yeah, well, they would fit here. But we want to introduce a new. Anyway, let's begin with Gail. Gail is not really new to any of that. I think everybody will probably know where you're coming from France by car. But there's more to Gail Giesen. You were in the French 8-way team, 4-way team, and so forth and so forth.
Yeah, exactly. I was in the French 4-way women and in the 8-way team. Yes, and I'm not in the team anymore since last year, and so I have been called by Spieli to help out, and so I came here for a few training sessions and yeah, for the.
You've had enough of all that after Russia, right?
No, that's not true because I continued 4-way women until last year in Eloy. So
Right.
no, that's not true.
But that was quite an experience in Russia.
Oh, definitely.
Does the weather remind you on something?
A little bit, yes. It also reminds me the last time I was here, which was in the World Cup in 2017, and it was exactly the
that's
same weather.
right.
So
and in 11 wasn't much better either,
I know
right?
exactly this place just like this. So yeah.
How many rounds did we complete? 4 or 5
I think
rounds?
4. Yeah, it's about that. Yeah, I don't remember exactly either, but yeah, it was. Yeah.
Well,
it
we have
wasn't a
already
good
7 in
weather
the back
week.
here, almost in 4 ways, so that's better than that. All right, Spiele, let's move on to the introduction, because even I hardly know anybody else in the team, which is, well, I know Holgi actually. So let's start this way around.
Yeah, I can introduce everybody. It's Holgi. Holger Sass is his real name, and he was a long jumping in the 4-way atomics team. We talked like years ago. We talked maybe sometimes our paths crossing, and we do some 4 or 8-way, actually 4-way, but we didn't talk about 8-way. But now it's 8-way, and the last year when we were recruiting or the new 8-way, I called him and he said, "Yeah, let's see who is there." And when we found each other, and yeah, it's nice to jump with him in the center with him, and it's good.
And Holgi, you're coming from a similar traumatic experience when you took your break.
Yeah.
You were in the atomics lineup of 2019, it was,
Yes.
at the German Nationals, and you were winning the meet until round 10, and then what happened?
No, we won at 2019. We won the Nationals. In 2022, when I was not part of Atomics, they lose by round 10.
Oh, that was the
I
random
quit
round.
the team Atomics in 2020, and then they had also with Drea we quit, and they had two new guys or new girls in it, and in 2022.
Yeah,
but
you
I was
won.
not. I
You
won
were
in 2019.
Yeah, and you were supposed to go to the World Meet, but then the pandemic and all that.
Yeah,
stuff
it was a
happened.
really dynamic ending of Atomics for me and Drea, but it is what it is, and yeah.
And you're winning again in 2022, and then you lost round. You winning until round 9, and then round 10 comes.
I was not part of the team of Atomics.
Oh, that was not anymore.
It was
Oh,
20.
okay.
It was 2021 here.
So that was with the new atomics line. So
It was a new
exactly.
Atomics lineup, and
Okay. All right.
so.
Well, glad to have you here.
Yeah,
now,
thank you.
and,
Yeah, I got a
doing
call
so-
in December from Spiele and Steffen, and they asked me, and 3 years are gone since my last nationals, and I really was looking forward to compete again and to commit myself to a really,
and something new. 8-way.
something new, exactly.
The king discipline, right? King's discipline.
Kings and queens.
All right, let's move on. Spiele, with your introduction. Who is next?
Next is Charlene. She's
That's Charlene.
right now Charlene Dinscher. She's the youngest in the team now, and very less experience. I think maybe 800 jumps right now, 850 jumps, and she was in a 4-way team here from the drop zone Saarlouis, and she was also helping out the Skynamite, the girl team. She was helping out, and we were looking for young and talented people, and she was one in the list, and now we are happy to have her.
And we are glad to have you here now, because there was a question mark behind that, right?
Yeah.
So I know all the theory of it. Now here she is in person, Charlene Dilcher. I have covered that with your wrist. It was, or what happened?
Yeah, I broke my hand and my wrist in May. It was our first outdoor camp here in Germany, day 1. And yeah, it was horrible. I was out for 3 months, so I just started training last week. It was very exciting. Can I compete here or not? I can do it, so I'm very happy.
And we're
Yeah.
sure glad to have you here. And that was actually the reason why Gail
Yeah.
is here,
Exactly.
right? You didn't really know.
Yeah, what my hand is doing, if it works or not.
Well, good to, that takes some courage to, after such a long break, just with little training and then back into the battle. And by then, when you broke your hand, there was no opposition
Yeah.
yet, right? So that,
Not officially.
We didn't know by then that there would be competition in that
Yeah.
way. So now here you are back with a little bit. Do you feel like this is a little bit strange now, early, but you can do it, of course, you know. Okay. Spieli, who's next?
Yeah,
Ladies first, or
Gail, we
let's
had
keep-
already. I think we go around.
No, let's keep the guy for the end. Oh, we had one already, but okay, here.
Yeah.
He looks like a girl, but not today.
Okay, then let's go in order there.
Yeah,
Andy, yeah.
next to me it's Andy Höhne. He was part of a four-way team Futura. What Robert Rögele is doing always Futura Young Guns, and I was coaching the team last year for the nationals, and they did pretty good with like 15 point something average. And that was also the whole team. We were saying, okay, this team maybe we can have some of them. Actually, he was the only one who said, I can do, or I want to try to go for 2 years with a lot of time and money. So yeah, he made it, and he's my peace partner now. So we're the longest peace. But not the fastest.
Poor guy. Are you tired of the dirty
Sometimes,
dirty
yeah.
language? No.
It is what it is.
So you were actually in the team with my current teammate,
Yeah, with
Pablo
Pablo.
Fahrenschon.
Yes, last year. The last 3 years, yeah.
So if you are as talented as he is and as skilled, because I'm very impressed,
Yeah.
you know, with
Me too.
Pablo.
I think I'm not so talented, but
Well.
he's faster than me.
if you were in with him in 8-way, you don't have to be that fast, so that's probably a good thing.
Maybe, yeah. But it was really cool to jump with him, and yeah, we had a lot of fun. And now I'm here. For me, it's also cool. And he was asked last year if he wants to be at the team too, but he was one of the guys who had no time and no money. This is the reason why he jumps now with you.
That's my team, yeah. It's one of the most famous teams, so Taiwas.
Yeah.
This time. Are you Taiwas member actually? Never done Taiwas?
No.
Oh my, it's overdue.
Yeah.
Okay, well, it's very nice. Nice. I wasn't aware of that. You know, I should have known about this, but I didn't. So, good information.
Yeah.
Spieli, two
Yeah.
more waiting here.
Yeah, next, right from my side, it's Caro. Caro Fietz, she's from Fair Berlin, and she helped us out in the old 8-way team already, sometimes in the tunnel, because she's working there in Hurricane Factory Berlin. And so it was always nice to have her as an alternate. And she was also on our list in the top 10, I would say. And yeah, we asked her as well, and she came from also four-way Dynamite. She was competing in Australia for Germany in the four-way girl team, and yeah, now she's in the 8-way.
And everybody in Germany knows Caro, of course. I don't know anybody who does not know Caro.
Really? Surprise.
And you were out for a little while too. Was it with an injury or something, or do I have that wrong?
I had an injury 2008.
Or 2008. So that's why
but
everybody.
not while jumping.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I had a long pause for
Mm-hmm.
9 months, but I was happy to come back and to jump again. Yeah.
And I was expecting to see some kind of a Skynamate comeback or so here at in four-way but was obviously not planned. or
No, that was
happening.
not planned. No.
Skynamate is history.
Yeah, and it changed. The members changed
Yeah.
in between. Yeah,
And Airbus is future.
definitely.
Thanks, Caro.
Yeah.
Spieli, back
Yeah,
to you.
yeah, the
My
last-
neighbor here. I have a neighbor here.
The last new member is Karin Bauch. She was jumping in a four-way with Phoenix, team from here, from FSZR.
Ah,
And
then
yeah,
my plane.
and I say we, it was Steffen, Karl and myself. We were looking like how can we build a new 8-way? Do we want to do it? It's a lot of work, like everybody knows. And we made some lists, some kind of lists, and everybody have his own list. And when we compare the list, and it was always the same names. So it was really funny. And she was also on the list in the prior 10. And so we asked her as well, and she said, oh, okay, thanks for asking. But for her, it was like, okay, but maybe she can tell herself.
Yeah, it was a real surprise for me. So I had like 2 days to think
days.
about it. And then on the 1st of January, it was clear that I was training with them, competing with them. So.
And you felt honored that the big Spieli was asking you to join the famous Airbus.
Well, it was Steffen, but yes.
Steffen? I see.
It's not the same effect or what?
Well, welcome to the Airbus, I guess. So we are through the lineup now. Spieli, a question to you. How was the transition? What was the main reason that you decided, well, we need a change here? Was it because nobody wanted to jump with you any longer? Only Carl and Steffen? Or what was the reason that you...
No,
how did it happen?
No, the whole history, I make it short. We had in 2017, we had more or less the same idea, like old, experienced guys and young, talented guys. And we asked at that time, the team, it was Eyjafjalla Jökull, before the team.
Yeah, okay. You can say that again, please.
Eyjafjalla Jökull. I hope it's right, I don't know. And I was coaching that team, and they were really talented, and I thought, oh, maybe in the future it can be. And I asked them in 2017 if they want to make, with 4 guys of us, an 8-way. They were really, really surprised at that time. I said, okay, we try. And it was not easy in the beginning, because 8-way is totally different from 4-way. Everybody knows that who is in it. And we had a project until Tanai 2020, and said, okay, everybody goes for 3 years, and we will do the best we can do. But then Corona came, and so one more year, and then one more year again, because in 2021 we decided as a team that we don't go for some reasons. And they said, okay, let's go for one more year to Eloy and do the best training we can do, and hopefully we can do the best what we did at the end. But it was before round 1, it was already clear that this lineup it's the last competition. So after the competition, which was really, really good for us, everybody was thinking, okay, that's it for the old guys, because we had a medal. And so I was really happy for myself. But then 3 weeks later, we called each other and said, hey, it's not the end. So said, okay, let's think about it. Also 2 or 3 days. And when we contact us each other, say, hey, make some lists, and we if you can get these people, why not? If everybody wants to do it and to make a 2-year plan. And now we are in the first year with some, like we heard, with injury, with bad weather, with not everything going very good and around. But now we are prepared, and it's good to have a good opponent. It's not like a home run, but we will do it. Pretty sure.
And you have a FAI World Championship bronze medal to defend next year. You know, this year was World Cup. Next year, you are the reigning 8-way bronze medalist, right? Germany,
not this team, but
no,
Germany.
But you are Airbus, so it's Germany. You're defending it for Germany, and that was the first medal that Germany won at a World Championship, and so that would be nice. And you know, the door is open, I guess. So you're the 8-way expert, so there's not much going on. We have the US team, we have the Qatar Falcons who are here. And that's about it. France doesn't really have anything much to offer any longer.
For now, no, I don't know about it.
Yeah, there was a team in Norway for the World Cup, the Mojo, and Manu with this team.
I don't know if they're going to continue though. So yeah, it's quite open.
Yeah, it's open. So the 3rd place, the Brits will probably come back. I would be surprised if not. Microclimate, they will be something, but you have a year to get there. And you also have a coach which is not Gail. She is here as the alternate coach alternate for the team, alternate as the coach. Damian Soler is missing, right?
Yeah, exactly. So I have been talking with him yesterday and this morning to do the engineering of the jumps and everything. So he's not physically present, but he's very present in the team right now.
And you mentioned that there is some opposition, unexpected opposition, because we know that only like for a month or so, maybe. Yeah, I'm excited. We're going to see some 8-way competition here, not a walk in the park for a team. So
Definitely not.
So there's something on the stake here, the qualification. We'll see about that, and hopefully we'll get in the air.
Don't look.
Don't look like.
I've been trying to jinx it. I'm jinxing it again. Oh, there he is, actually.
Yeah.
All right, show you at least in the background, Mr. Eric Lohr, the most famous German videographer
the coolest.
in history.
coolest also.
There he is.
Smash good.
But he's not a new guy, so we excluded them actually from this. But you are allowed to be here, Eric.
Thank you. I'm happy to be here at least.
You're always allowed. So so now you're eating, so we're not going to disturb your dinner there. And we are kind of at the end anyway. So thank you very much for taking the time, and good luck with the competition.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kurt.
And we see you after the meet.
Yep.
Probably.
Thank you, Kurt.
Thank
Thank you.
you.